Hey humans, it's Elia and I am back with another video. And in this video, as well as the one that'll come out right after it, an hour later, I am finally getting around to making some character sheets for my comic. So for these character sheets, I'm only doing the two main characters because I haven't gotten around to really writing the comic, but shh, that's a secret between you and me. So they're really the only characters I have planned out right now. I have some ideas for other characters I want to include, but again, I haven't really started the story. Shh. In this video, we're only doing one character. In the next video, there will be another character, and they're the two main characters. And I also want to talk about what goes into a character sheet, what I included in my character sheet, and I also want to talk about the characters that I'm drawing. So let's jump right in. So character sheets are basically reference sheets for a character. When you're making a story or like a piece of animation, a comic, or you're just going to be drawing a character over and over again, you want to have a reference sheet to know like what they look like, what their details are, what their anatomical proportions are, stuff like that. So in my character sheets, I included a turnaround, which is where you take a character and you basically spin them around. So some people include like the front view, the back view, the side view, the 3/4 view, or even more. I only included the back side and the front because I felt that was the only thing that was really necessary for these characters. And then I also included two key poses. Key poses are poses that really show off your character's personality, and I'll get more into that later on in the video. I don't know why I decided to include two key poses instead of just one. That was a lot of work I put on myself. But you know what? It's done. I did it. Eventually. I also included a color palette, a sizing, a height bar for my character's height so I can compare them because one of the characters is shorter than the other. And then a little factoids list, facts about them. The only thing that I really need to do with these characters is expand on their personality some more, because right now their personalities are kind of basic. So yeah, I am going to let the video play out and I will come back toward the end to talk about this character that I am drawing. If you want to just skip to that part, here's a timestamp on screen and I will see you then. Okay, so I am back. Here you can see me putting in some colors for the color palette, and then putting in what they are for, like the line art, the skin, the blush, the eyes, hair, all that stuff. So this character, her name is Amethyst, and she is a unicorn. So I don't want to get into too spoilers about my comic, but I do want to, describe some of the world aspects of my comic. So mythological creatures like unicorns and whatnot do exist in the world of my comic, but aliens are still very much contentious, like in our world, where it's like they're real, they're not real, or they're real but we just haven't made contact and we probably never will make contact, kind of thing. So that's what this world is like. And she's a unicorn, and she's really cute. She gets her name from her horns. So in this world, unicorns' horns aren't just made out of like bone or something. They're made out of a precious gemstone, like topaz, rhodonite, moonstone, turquoise, stuff like that. And in her case, hers is amethyst. Unicorns aren't always named after the gemstone that their horn is made out of. She just happens to be one of the unicorns that was, because amethyst is a really pretty name. So yeah. And you can see me just moving stuff around. So let's talk about this character. Let me pull up the finished character sheet so I can tell you some things about her. Okay, Amethyst. She is a big bisexual flirt. She would flirt with a rock if given the opportunity and if it were cute enough to her. She is 22 years old, which, fun fact, makes her older than I am. Isn't that fun? Her birthday is May 13th, 2000, and that makes her a Taurus. And I made her Taurus because the other main character, Callisto, is, an alien from outer space, and I thought it would be really cute to be like the other main character, to be like, down to earth and rock solid like a Taurus is. So I just thought that was cute. And I'll talk more about Callisto's like zodiac and whatnot in her video. But back to Amethyst. So she loves frilly and pastel clothes. She's borderline Lolita lover. She is a ballerina too, which is why one of her key poses of her stretching, because ballerinas stretch a lot. I'm also really excited to draw her in some like ballerina chic clothes. Like they're always wearing leg warmers and whatnot to keep their body warm so they don't hurt any of their muscles. And I think that's about it that I have to talk about her right now. Again, I haven't really expanded on her or Callisto's personality quite yet, beyond what I just said. I also wanted to talk about her hair. So her hair is not being colored just yet, but you could see it in the color palette. Her hair is made up of 3 different colors. It starts from purple at the root, then down to blue, then green at the ends. And so with unicorns, in my world, when you're young, you have one color of hair. When you reach a certain milestone in your development, it changes color, and then another milestone, it changes color again. So unicorns have 3 different colors of hair, and they're encouraged to keep their hair long so you can see all those 3 colors during their life. Not all unicorns do this. Some of them cut their hair so you can only see like 1 or 2 colors. And the colors vary per unicorn, so does the skin and whatnot. It's usually kind of influenced by their gemstone. For Amethyst, she has purple, blue, and green. And I made her the main character with seafoam green hair for her youngest hair color because of the quote from Peter S. Beagle's The Last Unicorn, when he says, describing the unicorn, he says, she was no longer the color of careless color of seafoam. I really butchered that quote. But yeah, so just this idea that unicorns go from seafoam to pearl white just really stuck with me when I read that book. It's my favorite book. So I wanted to make my main unicorn character have seafoam green hair. So when she was younger, her hair would obviously be shorter and seafoam green, and then as it grows out, it changes color. I hope you can picture that. I'm going to draw my characters when they were younger too, so that you can like get an idea of how this works, and also just to see them as cute little babies. I just think that would be really cute. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about her right now, because again, I haven't really fleshed out her character yet that much. I don't really have anything else to say. Oh, I can put up the first ever time I drew Amethyst on screen right now. This is really old art, so please excuse the neon colors and everything. You can see my art style and my coloring style has definitely evolved over the years. And this is from December of 2020, so I started drawing earlier that year, so this is a really new drawing. And I've been drawing since I was like 12-ish, but I wasn't seriously drawing until I was like a freshman in high school. And I didn't start digitally drawing until 2020. So yeah, this 2 years of drawing digitally. So yeah, and here is the first picture I drew of her as a ballerina. I just really felt like drawing a ballerina because I found this cute face on Pinterest, and I really wanted to draw a ballerina, and that's when I decided Amethyst is a ballerina. And then if you want to get a glimpse of Callisto before her video, here is the first time I ever drew Callisto. I basically made her to be a girlfriend for Amethyst, as horrible as that sounds, because Amethyst seemed a little lonely. She needed a girlfriend. So yeah, and you can see in this photo that Callisto's line art isn't as deep as I like it. It's a lot lighter than Amethyst. I do end up changing that, and in Callisto's video, the line art is the correct color. But yeah, and please note that this picture uses bases. Like all the figures in this picture use bases. I could never draw anatomy that good. That's all I want to say about Amethyst, and I guess I will see y'all in Callisto's video that's coming out like an hour after this video does. And real quick, I did notice that there are people watching this video. One of my videos has 22 views on it. I also gained a new follower, and she commented on some of my videos, and I'm just so excited because there are people watching my videos now. I expected it to take 6 months before anybody even saw a video, but I'm super excited. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You have no idea how bubbly and giggly I am right now. But that's enough. I will say goodbye and see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.